Welcome everybody to the Pirateskills meetup. This is the last one of the B2B series, this time about optimizing your B2B lead generation. And B2B lead generation has been the theme of the past 6 meetups. And this is the last one, wrapping it all up. So if you haven't seen the other ones, watch this one first and then head back to dive into specifics, how to generate traffic, how to grow your LinkedIn network, how to use Google Tag Manager for traffic, how to set up your LinkedIn ads and all that kind of juice. But today, we assume that you already got something up and running, but it's not always working. I'm going to show you today how to find the bottlenecks. I'm going to show you how to increase the engagement on your ads or organic posts, how to raise the sign-up rate on your landing page, and how to optimize the email sequence that should follow after you have gathered a lead, and how to convert that lead into a sale. And at the end, of course, we have our B2B Q&A session where you can ask your questions. So the first topic is finding your bottleneck. This mindset of really drilling down, visualizing your conversion funnel when you're gathering B2B leads is the absolute key and the first step you have to do. And in order to make this less abstract, we usually take in a case study. The case study from the last 6 meetups was Monday Rocks. Monday Rocks is an app that helps you to build successful teams and to manage the teamwork and the different personality styles within a team. It's a very cool app that you can check out at monday.rocks. So they are looking for leads, team leaders, HR managers, CEOs. They have a lead generation funnel. And let's look at the results from a typical week at the moment. Let's say we are spending $456 on LinkedIn ads, and the CPC is at €4.52. We get 101 landing page visitors. We just get one lead, and we think, dang, one lead for 456, that's just too damn expensive. And that gives us this moment of, I've set everything up. I've got the campaigns, I got the landing page, I got the lead magnet, I got the email stuff. Why is this not working yet? And I promise you, this is the reality not only for teams that are starting to set this up, but every single time when you start a new channel, start a new lead magnet, even if you already have a successful and up and running lead generation tool. And Monday Rocks has a great business going on already. They have a very successful consulting and sales oriented funnel, but what they wanted to get really under control is an inbound lead gen funnel that they can rely on, that gets people familiar with their brand, with their software, and then later maybe converts them into consulting, if at all. So this is what we have been trying to build. Now, if you look at those numbers, you can think, what could be wrong here? And I want to show you just the points where I think, in most cases, of course, not just with Monday Rocks, where things can go wrong. If you imagine where this journey starts for the user, they see an ad on LinkedIn newsfeed, and then they come to a landing page. So the first point of failure could be maybe the ad campaigns were wrong, or the campaign structure was set up. Here you can see a screenshot from live LinkedIn ads that fed this funnel for a while. 3 different ads. Maybe they were not the right ads. Maybe the campaign goal was not set up right. If you're interested in learning more about LinkedIn ads, this was the meetup. I think this was the last meetup where we talked about traffic generation in the context of B2B lead generation. Just go back to the last meetup and you can learn much about that. So, but this is one of the earliest phases where stuff can go wrong. And what do I see usually? I see that conversion tracking is not installed. That means that I generate traffic, but I cannot see in the ads manager, and it doesn't matter if it's LinkedIn ads or Facebook or Instagram or whatever. You can't see what your ads are actually doing. You just see clicks, and this is blindsiding you. Even in this era of GDPR, where you have to get consent from your users, it's still absolutely valid that you get like a 40-50% opt-in rate if you do a good cookie banner. So looking there is a first space in the general campaign setup. The second space I would look at, and actually this is the case not only in the B2B realm, but especially in the B2C realm, is that the ads are just not good enough. Yeah, maybe they are just too boring. In this case, there's actually a really non-boring ad. Yeah, check it out in the LinkedIn feed. If you go to their profile, this video is actually quite hilarious. So, but it's not only about is the video engaging, but does it activate users to take the next action, which is clicking the button that leads them to the next landing page. Talking about the landing page, maybe that landing page sucks and it just doesn't convert. If you want to check out the landing page from Monday Rocks that Sophie built, that is absolutely one good ass landing page. It's something that has great design, that has good call to actions. I really like this. We have A/B testing running on it. So, but still, in the example numbers I showed you, out of 100 people, 1 person converts. Yeah, so something might not be right here. What is the call to action on there? Am I asking maybe too much? In this case, what I'm asking people to do is to schedule a call. So maybe that's too much of a commitment for the beginning. Scheduling a call is done here with Calendly. Maybe the scheduling tool is not working the way the user expects, or the available appointments just don't fit in their schedule. You really have to look at every step of the funnel where something could go wrong. Yeah, and this is how you can identify the bottleneck. Let me just summarize that. So how would I go about identifying the bottleneck in my own B2B lead generation funnel? So first of all, I need this moment of, hey, why is this not working? Yeah, if everything is running fine, good. Just keep optimizing, set up new funnels, diversify. That is cool. But if you have that moment, hey, why is this not working? The next step is, in my case, always to really completely list every single step a user has to do. Because it does not matter if you optimize the sign-up rate by 10%, or the number of people at the end who actually schedule a call by 10%. You will still get 10% more leads overall. You look at the complete list and understand your options, then you can choose the target that is easiest to solve. So what else do you need? Yeah, after you have listed the steps, you should look at your numbers. Yeah, I wrote specifically like guesstimating your numbers, because many people have a problem here that they do not even know the correct numbers. How many people have reached that step in the funnel? This is what I talked about in the Google Tag Manager meetup 2 meetups ago. I'm going to go back to that. But if you don't know, at least guesstimate. That is a mixture of guessing and estimating. Guesstimate your numbers for every single step of the funnel, and then you see percentage-wise, where do most people drop off? 100 people start here, 1 person ends up here. And where do people get lost most? And this is the place where you have the biggest weakness. And identifying those weaknesses and being honest with yourself, what is working, what is not working, that is absolutely fundamental here. And then, this is a biggie, making a decision to define just one focus area for the next future. And you can do all kinds of stuff in your funnel. A funnel is a complex beast. As I said, it involves traffic generation, the landing page, some call scheduling, your CRM, email sequences. But you have to decide, where's the biggest weakness that I can fix the fastest? And making that decision really focuses your efforts. And this is where I see a lot of people fail. They try to do all kinds of stuff. It can work, but you have much faster progress and a feeling of accomplishment if you just solve one problem after another. So that's the summary here. Let's look at the numbers from the beginning. And looking at these, how would you decide? What is the biggest bottleneck here? Take a little break if you want to think about it yourself. Otherwise, I will go to the next slide. Here we go. I think the biggest bottleneck is the cost per click, €4.52. It's not as it's okay for LinkedIn ads. Yeah, everybody who has just been doing ads on Facebook and Instagram are going to be like, oh my God, what's up with the €4 click? No, this is normal in the LinkedIn land, but still we had a click-through rate, an average of 0.5%. And this could usually be bumped up to 1%. If you have a good engaging ad, this is a KPI to go for, 1% click-through rate in the newsfeed. And the other even bigger bottleneck, I believe, is the 0.6% conversion rate to the call scheduled on the landing page. So 101 visitors only converted to one call being scheduled. Yeah, if you're lucky, this one becomes a customer, but it doesn't have to be. So this is absolutely unacceptable, and this is where I would focus on. And during this meetup, we are going to look at every single step in this funnel, and we're going to focus on 3 focus areas where I would say, like, okay, if you made the decision on the advertising level, on the website level, and on the email follow-up level, I'm going to show you the nitty-gritties that have helped me to build more consistent and high performing funnels. All right, so this is the first segment that we looked at. We started the journey of optimizing your B2B lead generation with finding the bottleneck. And in the next part, we're going to talk about how to concretely increase the engagement of your paid ads. You can also apply this to your organic posts, yeah, but we're going to look through it from the lens of personal ads.